Welcome back, ladies and gents. I was able to recuperate after the last battle. Came over here to Marneth and got the last bits that I needed and was able to sell. And the Azerai have just redeclared war on us. I think. It may have happened in the last time. Something just came in. I think it was this, actually. I'm trying to remember the last video. I think they declared war on us in the last video, I think. And this just came in. That's what made me think that. All right. Well, anyway, I'm going to head... It's only 4:45. I don't know how powerful... I'm going to head towards Husson Folk. We'll see how that works out. It's a long way to go. It'll take me weeks to get there. For example, I was in Marnath and it was morning. I'm going to barely make it this bridge, and that's one day. All right, we got Varchig. Now I can declare peace with the... That's one day, and we went from there to there. Sometimes I think people forget how large the map is based on game speed and the passage of time. All right, we got Varchig, and the Sturgeons want peace. And I think if we make peace with them, we can then concentrate on the middle and the south again. Of course, these guys are... They're not going to do anything. It's real... I realize I'm not running the game right now, but I just want to point out, how often is it that we're this far into the game? Day 4,587. I'll say that again. Day 4,587. See, I'm still running 1.2.12. And the Sturgeons haven't been overrun. The Sturgeons still have all their original territory, with the exception of Varcheg and Revel. Think about that for a moment. The Sturgeons were not overrun. And they actually have Amprella. All right. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying because that just caught me by... I hadn't really been paying attention to that, and that caught me by surprise. But okay, I know what it is. We just took Varcheg, and the Sturgeons want peace. Let me set this up. Nope, nobody here is Sturgeon, unfortunately, so they want Corinus to get it. Or Corinus. Yeah, Corinius to get it. So I'll give it to them. Yeah, I will, but not right now. I want to jump out again and look and see if there is another... All right, a courier from the Sturgeons. All right, we know these guys are at war with us. I don't need that anymore. And the Kuzates declared war also. All right, so let's look at this. Unfortunately, Tellworlds doesn't think it's important that I know what this current offer is that they're going to force on me. So I can't see who's paying who what until after I've done it, which is bass acrid from anybody with common sense. So I'm going to take this last offer they gave us. They will pay us 2,090. I will accept that. So now that we don't have to worry about these guys, and maybe they can concentrate on Southern Empire and Baltican here. And I'm not saying they're at war with each other, but that would be nice. Anyway, continue on to Husson Folk. I'm going to drive right through the center of Southern Empire territory. But so far, they haven't really... After that first couple of battles, we've got 28 of their nobles in prison. They have 0 of ours. So we're gonna drive right through them. I do have a lot of recruits. Well, now I've only got 3. I think that last battle really helped us out as far as upgrading recruits. All right, again, we've gone 2 days away, and I've only made... Oh, you're not moving. Why are you not moving? Yeah, it's going to take us... So that's 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. More than a week, at least, to get there, depending on the route. I just went as the bird flies. Epicratia has been sieged by Southern Empire. Yep, I want to go there and engage them. We do at least have one army down in the south. It's only 400 now. I don't know if my Tunis was gathering more. He's up to 1,000, but he's going to Rhesus Castle, which is way the heck up here. I don't know why he's going there when this town is being sieged. But I know I can't get there in time either way, so let's go ahead and break the Southern Empire army. I see another army up here, but I don't know what they're doing. There's guys that just took Varcheg, and we have her up here, which is 708. These guys are 592. Reginald. Infantry has reached the age of 8. All right, so he has just got throwing, so we need some athletics if we can get it. Since we cannot, I think I'm going to give him master at arms because the vigor is only 2, so let's get that up to 3. And then I'll give him the athletics I want him to have. Whoa, I did not. I was zoomed out and I couldn't see that. Well, either way, I'm going to go break this. I'll come back and get these guys. They're going. Oh, I just lost them. They're not anywhere. They're probably going to. They're either going to Legeda or Gersagus Castle would be my guess. If they're not just chasing that one Battanian party in front of them. All right, they haven't even started yet, so this will be fine. Getting those upgrades. We need those. All right, 1,000 here. Now they've started. We'll join this group that's going to jump in here and help Epicrotia. So 2081 verse 923. Southern Empire armies are getting smaller, and that's what I wanted.
I'm in command.
Oh, I don't like this battlefield when we start over here. All right,
Infantry!
I'm pretty sure I know. Well, I'm going to position how I think they're going to set up, and then we'll see what happens. I think they're just going to march across the bridge and set up, but they'll leave their horse on that side and their archers on that side is what I believe, which is a huge mistake, but I'm not going to... I think it was Napoleon that said never interrupt the enemy when he's making a mistake.
Shooting.
Everybody hold fire. Woo, I just barely dodged that. I sort of want to back up because this little hill cock, as I'm going to call it, is going to cause issues. So you guys back up there and infantry back up here. They've only got, what, 7 horse archers? All right, go ahead and introduce yourself. Rick, knock them off them horses. Okay, they did bring their left wing over and their archers, which is unusual. As I said, that's not what they normally do. Turn that direction, guys. Take these horses out. I don't even have a weapon in my hand. I'm trying to punch this guy. There we go. All right, cease firing. They've set up where they want to set up, so let's march forward. No, don't engage. Just march forward. I want you guys to face that direction. All right, looks like they're going to set up in a square formation. I'll be able to see better here in a moment when I get around here. They're facing the horse, I believe, which is an unusual choice, but the horse are the closest forces to them. So we're going to come up to this little hill cock, as I said earlier. They did bring their entire army across, which just I've never seen that before on the initial setup. And I do like being surprised by what the AI is going to do. He turned chicken shite. Okay. I only got the horse on that one. We'll take out their horse as much as we can here at the beginning. All right, archers, start firing again. I'm going to use that horse as until it gets hit, it will block all the incoming. Infantry, can you turn a little further? There you go. Archers, are you firing? Yeah, you're firing. I just don't see it. Well, there goes that horse. Okay, speaking of horse, get way over there. Horse archers, go do your thing. I know you're not all archers. Oh man, He hit him right in the back with that lance, or spear. Get out of the way, horse. Okay, javelins. Release. Oh, that's the wrong button. Javelins, release. Horse. Hit him right in the back. All right. Now we need to get these horses out of the way. Because we don't want them to impede our javelins. All right, infantry, march in on them. Ah, they're coming into us. Very good. Hold. Keep tossing them jabs. While the horse break them up. Speaking of horse, let me get out around this guy. Go, horse, go. Hit him right in the rear. And then infantry, charge. Gotta break up that formation so there's no cohesive line that we have to face. He's just so damn close, Tailworlds. Who in their right mind just stands breast to breast in combat? You can't even swing. I don't understand their concept of fighting. I've never seen anything, even professional sports, much less street brawls, where people just run and press their breast against each other and then try to punch or hit each other. It doesn't make any sense to me. Let me pick up a few of these since I used 8. All right, let me make sure everybody's charging.
No!
I'm gonna try to grab that horse, get across the bridge, and get over to their reinforcements. Looks like my guys are bottlenecking on the bridge. Because the infantry's slowing down and raising their shields, which is fine. I understand that. Let me just get through here, please. Come on. Make a hole. Your leader's coming through. Let's see how badly I can get if I get taken out by these archers here. God dang it. I couldn't swing before he hit me and interrupted me.
Give me some down!
Hey, Patrick. Turn around and run into the enemy. Look, that horse is hardly going any faster than me. Of course I knocked out a Banner Knight. Of course I did. Oh, I didn't want to hit him. Ah, he disappeared. He disappeared. I hate it when they disappear too early. You have no idea how frustrating that is. All right, we lost 7 overall. They lost 134. I lost 2 infantry, I hope. Yep, 2 infantry. And Rick, did you get anything, buddy? Nope. These snow maps.
Stop.
Snow and rain
I yield.
really hamper the archers. I think he was already at 100 with them. Didn't I just give him Varcheg? Corinius? All right, what have we got here? We want the cataphract. And really, that's it. I'll just take that high tier. And you know what? Just in case, I'll take the Ostforn. I don't know who I only noticed that we lost 7, so it wasn't too many. And I lost 2, so someone lost 5. So I just keep those few troops. But they will recruit from their prisoner pool, as you are aware. Again, if you're watching this and you derive any sort of enjoyment from it, please click on the subscribe button. Look there, he gets 275, the last perk. There's some YouTube functions that I cannot access unless I have a minimum of 500 subscribers. That's really my goal here, in addition to proving someone wrong. All right, let's see. Looks like you're... Yep, you're all full again. So who's got the least amount of horses? So you've got 70, you've got 53, you've got 85, and you've got 62. So we'll go with Samantha. Let me talk to you, girl, and give you... I'll just give you all 3 of these. I can make it work. I'm not going to take the Battanian. Probably take anything... Someone had a bunch of Mamluks, and I don't remember who it was now. It's not you. Mamluks on horses I'm talking about. All right, let's take these right here. 54. Now, I really don't want to jump in to Epicrotea because we're just going to stuff it. I will look at it, though. We'll see if the guy is rich or not and if they're starving. I'm pretty sure they're starving. We'll take you, and you. Then I'll give you some. You can have 33. All right, back to you, Samantha. Jutheros. All right, you can have 10. I don't want these guys locked anymore. I don't think it works when you already got the window open and you click on that, but we'll see. I know I'm over the limit. But it was just because I took 3 troops. All right, Idris. What do you have? Krina and Shatha? Shatha. Makes me think of an old soft drink called Shasta. I don't even know if they have Shasta anymore. Very popular about 50 years ago, though. Shasta. You can have 48, 58. All right, let's look at... Just want to make sure none of these are mercenaries that I'm aware of. They don't look to be. All right, so let's give you a bunch of... We'll take out down to 148. And Ashley...
I'm yours to command.
Just looking at this is obviously Imperial. You can tell by I used to know what the word for that engraving on top there. Oh, it eludes me at the moment. All right, we've got, you can have 10 more, and we're going to take Sibin, who's obviously an Azarai. And so you can have, you're over, but it doesn't matter because you are my catch-all. So we'll give you all of them. Yeah, see, Jutheris is still locked even though I unlocked him. It doesn't work when the window's open. And we'll sort it this way and take you guys back. All right. Let me drop those excess Azarai that I don't want. And... Now, I said I'd look at this. They're plus food. They're plus 16, and they've got 66 in stock. This is owned by Corinius, who is the same person I just gave Varcheg. Yep, it's the same emblem. And they were, I don't remember if they were rich or poor. They're poor. Yeah, I don't want to put any more troops in here. Which means I'm going to Sianan. Also, remember, we got that huge Khuzad army that was down here somewhere. So let's go to Sianan, where we'll cover as I go through here. I'm down by 2, I believe. Yep, I'm down by 2. And I don't want to pull from here because I need to go south still. Let's look at these guys while we're moving. I don't think any of these are going to... Fories, we do not have Fories. Sibin, the Azarite, Honoratus, Corinna, Honoratus, Deltisos. You're rich, and you own Ficon and Virgos Castle. We'll talk to you nonetheless.
I trust you have been keeping well.
Imperial again.
Doing honor to your
Probably the
name
same
and
ones.
cutting bloody swathes through your enemies.
That is correct. Got a big Battanian at your back, huh? That's the Fian Pommel. So that's how I know he's Battanian. Well, he's got an arrow, also, bow also. You're happy. I knew you would be, but I had to ask. All right. Since I did that reset, they're all in one line here. All right, Unigan, you're obviously Kuzate. And Geron. We don't have a Geron. Nope. Echalera? Echalera? That girl comes up a lot. I had her before. She didn't want... There she is again. I had her before, and she didn't want to join. All right, we tried Deltisios already. Xeracles, we don't have. And Shatha. Fories. All right. Again, I don't know if they make Shasta anymore. It's a long ride back. Is Shasta Cola still made? Yes, Shasta still produced and sold along with it. Okay. It remains popular in the western U.S. Okay, no wonder. Well, I'm in New Mexico, which is not really... I assume they mean the West Coast. I hadn't seen it in a long time. All right. Now that we're here, let's look at Eddie, who I'm going to marry to the Cerratos. He's age 16, and I want him to have here. I haven't been able to... Because I made the decision to marry him off after the fact site. But when he comes of age, I can set him up however I want him. Let's give him... If I give him aid... If I give him Squire, he gets one-handed. But a Noble's Ward gives him bow. I don't want him to have that. And Finding His Own Way gives him athletics. I think out of everything I have here, I'm going to wind up giving him Find His Own Way. Because athletics helps no matter what you're doing. And here, if I give him Not Too Choosy, he gets Roguery, which I don't want that. See as much of the world as I can, that gives him Horse. And Enjoy the High Life gives him more Charm. But I don't think Charm's going to be that important right now. Now, Pilgrimage will give him more athletics, but I don't think I want him to have more athletics, and I don't want him to have smithing. So I think the best thing here to give him is just more... I think I will. Actually, I know I just said I'm going to give him competes in tournaments because I want him to... I assume he's going to be riding a horse. So we'll give him a polearm. All right, here we've got... Throw all these people in the dungeon. All the nobles, at least. And then we will ransom the rest. Do my 2 upgrades. Which I can't do from this screen, apparently. All right. Then I need infantry. So I need 2 infantry. Let's see what they got for me here. I'll just take you 2. And how much money do you have? 61K. Cow, hog, and sheep. Mm, 14, 19. They can take all of this. And all of this. We've only got 2 things that I want to lock down. Looks like right here. You can have everything else. All right, by the way, do you have beer? You don't have any beer. That's unfortunate. Marneth is dropping the ball on creating beer. I will take these 15 hobbies, man. Woo, I'll take them. All right, let's look at leaving and running to Marneth. I do need to buy beer. I've only got 269. I always get antsy when I'm less than 300. I don't know what that big Khuzait army's doing because they haven't done anything. You know, we saw them as they were coming right through here, but they haven't done anything unless that's Khuzait's attacking Epicrotia. It is. Oh, well. We're going to go back in this direction. We'll get beer later. I think I didn't notice that at first. I thought it was just these guys attacking Mekalovia. Oh, you're going up to help, but you're only 300. No, that army was 1,200 or more, 1,500, something like that. I don't remember the exact number, but it was over 1,000. I do know that because it was 4 digits long. And we are full, correct? 54, 54, 56, and 20. Got another upgrade. I'll take that. One less raw recruit. Now I'm down to 3. Can we get here? Who knows, because it was just attacked. But they did have food, so we do still have militia and garrison. But only 82 garrison. All right, 236, 229. It's going down fairly quickly, but I think we'll make it. It's that snow. The snow throws me off because we move so much slower in the snow. See, we were doing 1.9 there for a moment. You are 2,000. You will get there before me, and you will be able to at least interrupt it. They're down to 900. Oh, there's a... What are you doing? Oh, hang on. I got an opportunity here. Let me get around behind him. Oh, I got him. He can't get out now. Whoo! I think I got him. I think I got him. Because he can't go. There's no way for him to go in this direction. So I've got to maneuver this manually in order to catch him. But I think I've got him. Like I said, he's got no way out.
Forgive me.
Or her. Excuse me, her.
Of caution, but please keep your distance. Just beyond sword length is fine. So, who might you be?
The existing army there can take care of the Khuzaits, and I definitely wanted to pin the southern army down here. Surrender or die. 730 versus 1461. Essentially, we are double their number. 1460. We have 1 extra than double. All right, 56, 53 is good. I'm just going to leave the horse over here for now. Because we've got, apparently we got horse archers. No, we don't, but I had to get that. Oh, I know why. Because my party still, Tell World still says I have a horse archer when I don't have a single unit with a bow on a horse. But by golly, I got a horse archer, according to them. All right. I think we can get across. This is the exact battlefield we were on earlier. We're just on the opposite side of the river now. And I'm going to go across because I think they're going to cross and go up into the mountain there. So let's get across here. Since they're vastly outnumbered. And what I may do is bring my foot troops through here and then take my horse across that bridge down there and hit them from behind, which I think I'm going to do. Why not, right? Oh, there's a camel jockey. Oh, it's too dense right there. He's not going to be able to get through that, right? It's too much of a compact group of troops for him to get through that. He's going to get through that. Come on, AI. There he goes. I heard the camel. Sounds just like a human. I think it's the same sound file for humans when some of them die in camels. All right, horses, come on, get over here. It's just slow going on the snow. Come on, kids. Faster, faster. Boy, I don't know what's hitting me, but I was 250 away. They're shooting an arrow at me from 250? I don't think that's possible.
Horsemen!
I don't even think...
Forward!
I'm not even sure that crossbows can go that 250 in the snow.
Move out!
But that was actually an arrow. It was a real arrow. All right, we want you horses.
Cavalry! Move out! Riders!
Face that direction.
Get moving!
All right, now let me go back and get my foot troops across on the other side. So we've got them sandwiched in there. Of course, the the invisible wall goes high and not just 1.5 feet off the ground. All right, horse, go ahead and shoot at them, archers. There's 15 of them, so we'll let them know you're there at least. It's so great, even though I'm fighting as an infantry troop, so good to have the mobility of the horse at the start of these battles. You know how long it would have taken me to get over there if I had to walk? Because I can't even click on. It's too far for me to click on, so I had to get closer. All right, they've only gotten one
Archer, face to them.
infantry. Go over there.
Move.
Give the bowman some room to shoot. All right, down to 11. Just keep going. Go all the way over there.
Forward.
Archers, take him out a little bit. I will hit this guy if I can. All right, there we go. That should be all of them. All right, hold.
Arrows down.
And you come over here and join. It won't take the archers as long because they're not carrying a shield, so they move faster. They have lighter armor. I'll ride my horse over here and get off because we're just going to go across here and march up on them sitting on top of that hill, and then once they've turned to face us, we'll have the horse hit them in the rear. Sounds vaguely rude, doesn't it? All right.
Infantry onwards. Face that way. Footmen,
I can't even see the infantry to lock onto them, so we'll just use the archers as the reference point. Looks like they're already facing us. They are. Their shields are pointing this direction. So it should get we should get a good hit in the rear with the horses.
Bowman, move.
Got to be careful. I don't want to get too close to that. Trigger their cav. I can hear the water. Can you hear that? Little splashing of the water. Very soothing. And then I hear the footsteps of my... You hear the herd of buffalo coming? Or I should say bison, probably. We call them... We now know they're bison and not buffalo. Over here. Just that when they got here from Europe, they thought they looked like buffalo from Asia and from Africa, so they called them buffalo.
Infantry, move out. Arrows.
But it's a different species. They're not closely related, I'll say that. I'm not an expert, of course, but I know they're not closely related. I did look at that one time. We'll have you guys go all the way up to there, and you guys up to here. You got to get a little closer with your bows in the snow. Usually about 180. I mean 80 is where I prefer to be when it's snowing. See how they all try to take the far left lane. There's only one lane there that they can take. There's only one path been coded, and they all try to take it, and they get caught up over there. It's so infuriating. Move over to the left a little so that you can get out of that little glitch. Come on, get over here. Get over here on this side. Come on. Tailwords, why can't you code this whole thing as being a path? All right, now go across.
Forward.
I've commented on that before, why everybody tries to take the exact same path. It's ridiculous. Hey, Road. You better get up there in the front, girl. I want you in the front. Okay, you guys, we're going to have to make a small... Infantry has to get small here because we've got to fit through that crack. All right, Bowman, go ahead and open up. Can you guys move forward a tad?
Get moving.
Get out of the bowman's face. I think we're going to block this nicely. As long as they don't come around. They can come around that way, but as long as they don't try it, we should be good. Once they start marching in on us, although we're devastating them. They might How far away is my horse? Only 300. Okay. We're going to go ahead and have the horse come in. All right, start throwing javelins. I got to be careful if their horse coming around these rocks over here. I think they're going to come around. They're going to smash into my archers. Come on, archers. Take these horse out. That guy's tossing. At least I can slow them down so they don't hit headlong into our archers. Okay, archers, turn back and face this direction again. Let's keep it going. The horse is hitting them from behind, and we're hitting them from the front. Nope, you're not going to get anybody, buddy. And I can't hit anybody. Oh, this is going very well. I'm worried about their reinforcement wave. Let me see, where is it? There, yep, there it is, right there. Archers, turn and face that direction. Infantry, spread out. And charge. Mother. He's so fast with that mace. He almost took me down. Look at that. I couldn't even get swing because that mace moves so fast and he was interrupting me. You can't let those mace guys get real close to you. And that's what the Valandian sergeants uses, maces. They get close to you, man. Ooh, they'll stun lock you, I think is the term that gamers use, stun lock. But basically they interrupt you. All right, let's have everybody charge. There's no way I can get down there. Let's see if I can hit a couple with the long-range javelin work. Oh, I missed for the first time. I don't have... Yeah, there's no way I can get across there. I can't go any further. There's an invisible wall. The clown moves. He's like he knows I'm throwing at him, and he moves just a little bit. All right, come on, guys. Get across there. Don't let those little pajama-clad clowns slow you up. Push through them. If I had a horse... Whoa. Come on, come on, come on. $250 for Zany. That's outstanding. Athletics? Oh, yeah. And she got 195 in throwing. What are you throwing at? What are you throwing at over there? I don't know what he was throwing at. He threw something over in that direction. All right, let me get through here. Let me get through here. I don't want to be an idiot AI and take the exact same little pixel that everybody else is taking.
Get them!
Was that it? That was it. All right, unfortunately, we lost 12. I lost a infantry troop. Rick only got one death, one kill, and one in bow, and one in athletics. Rick, you just got to step up. I know the snowy terrain is not helping any.
Enough.
We're not getting favorable terrain either. Okay, you guys are still going to handle that, so you're well over 1,000. You're 1,700 plus another 1,730 plus another 63. So what else can I look at? You are down to 353. I'm a little concerned about him getting so slow that he's able to be jumped by just a couple of noble parties. So I'm going to head towards Mechalevea. I think I'm going to jump into Epicrotea, despite my... If they get rid of a few troops, that's fine. There's that 275. You don't get any better than that, Rogan, the infantry leader. Unfortunately, this one only helps you, personal and personal. It doesn't help the rest of the troops at all. And by the way, I'm still the leader of the infantry. I should consider moving him over at some point. Maybe I'll just wait till Richard dies, because I do have better all-around skills. Let me check that. Yeah, 260, 260. Now, again, this doesn't help the other troops. It's personal. And 271, yeah. So I've got everything that you can get to help the troops in your party, in your formation, I've got. So I'm definitely doing, for now, I'm going to keep leaving Richard as the guy in charge. But at one point, I'm going to move him over. Where is he at? Rogan, right there. Okay, so the next one is Zany. We want her to have armor while on foot. And I think that's it. Man, it's going to suck when I switch over to Manny, because he doesn't have nowhere near the skill set. Although it's not guaranteed that I'll be switching to Manny. I can switch to anybody I want. Sometimes I switch to the youngest. We'll see. All right, let's look at this. Hassan Folk is still holding out. I don't know that I'm going to... Okay, you can stay. You can say you're both mercenaries.
I'm yours.
Plane going overhead. Hopefully it's not being picked up by the mic. Doubtful, since I've basically got my face shoved into the mic. All right, let's see here. You can have 9. I'm not over, though. I'm not over. So I'm just looking to see if you have any troops or nobles. All right. Ashley.
I'm yours.
All right, girl. I'm going to give you these guys. Actually, I do want you to... yeah, you can just have all of them. The only one I want to hold is Asha. Reminds me of... There was a really, really great series. It came on Stars, I think, originally. Called... Oh, they're being sieged. I can't go in there. What a clown I am. All right, I knew that. Okay. Spartacus. It was called Spartacus. There was a character in there called Asher. And I guess they've made a sequel to it about Asher, which I haven't watched because Asher's dead and you know, I don't know. Anyway, I talked about this before. Now that I'm talking about it, I remember talking about it before. Never mind. All right, so we're not going to be able to go in there. Let me go ahead and talk to Asha. Yeah, she's on a race. Nothing we can do with her. Okay. Yeah, you're getting awful small here. Let me come over in this direction. I'm worried that you're going to be jumped. Because you're down to 300. Well, these are caravans, so it's not much of an issue, I guess. I thought those were nobles. He's going to make it. Just barely. I just don't want him to get... Look, he's only 200. I don't want him to be jumped. Okay. Let me go back here. Now we'll jump into Epicrotea. Do we need any troops while I'm here? Yeah. I'm going to take a risk. I'll go here and I'll grab some troops, but I think they'll stuff them in Epicrotea. All right, you need 2, and that's it. Samantha needs 2. We're going down south to fight again, so I'll give you a horse. I'll buy the butter. I don't think I need butter. I think it's cheese that I need. Beer and grapes. I'm below 300 with grapes now. All right, they did not stuff. Ooh, again, they do have food, so it's not that... Not only do they have food, but none of their towns are even have been raided. Okay. We don't need anybody here. And I gave everybody away, right? With excepting the Asha, which I will put in the dungeon if there's room. There is not. Let's see what we can trade. They've only got 23 grand. This is all garbage. I think they can take all that. Yeah, easily. And take all but these 3. Did you grab one when you came in here? Everybody's full, with the exception of myself. Can I do anything in the smithy? Yes, but not with Roe. Let's have Sarah melt some stuff while we're here before we head south again. That didn't last long, did it? Who was it over here? Somebody's still in their 100s, low 100s. Patrick. No, 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 no. And Reggie would take that one. And then you can make some... We're going to sell the rest of the stuff. Then you can make... no, we're going south. Yeah, we are. Because if I melt all that stuff, it's just a pure... It just uses wood, and we'll be out of wood. So I'll go ahead and make some more charcoal. And I'll see if this town has any wood. There's a wood village just to the north of us. And it may be coming to this town. Let's see if they have... It's right here. Let's see if they have any wood. They do not. It's a smoking ruin, and they don't have any wood. Okay. Algamon belongs to Mekalovea. But they're got to be locked here. Yeah, their trade-bound settlement is Epicrotea. All right, now here's the situation. I'm down by 1 troop. These guys have a lot
Peace to you.
of Battanians. That being said, if we're heading south... Yeah, it's just 1 troop. It's just 1 troop. Let me take that guy. And then I'll grab you someone along the way. Amatetes is being sieged by 1,600. Again, let's head to Husson Folk. I don't know why that one army that was down here decided they were going to Rhesus Castle. And you can see they didn't... Maybe it's these guys. No, they're going to Amatetes, and you're going to Gaimus for whatever reason. Ashley, we're going to give you carrying capacity for your troops, because honestly, I don't know if the AI carries pack mule or animals like we do. I don't know. So I'm just going to give it to the troops. Owner of Mekalovea is going to be Diul. It should be Corinius because he owns Epicrotea, but you know, 90-something% wanted it to be used, so we'll give it to use. What else we got over here? Asha? No. Claremore? No. Can we handle what we got? I mean, they're not an issue except for Jalmary's, right? And Onika. And Rote, wow. And Hertagia, jeez. I don't want to declare war on them, though. This is down to 4. It's still 4. Wait a minute. This is not going down. 441. Okay, so they're trying to starve him out, which means this is a very small... Why is it not telling me who's attacking? Is it the Kuzaites? No. It's been a long... It has been a while. Well, if it's not the Kuzaites and not the Southern Empire, who is it? Maybe it's been a while and I can't go back far enough. I'll only go back to winter 19 here. And spring 3. I think didn't I look and it was the Southern Empire, but now it's not telling me. Is it just a bug or is the siege over? No, I can see there's something going on there. All right, anyway, I'm going to march all the way down there. Where is Lauren going? No. No. Western Empire can declare war on us if they want. Where is Lauren at? My Tunis. Oh, right there. I couldn't see him. You're going to siege Diathma with 2,000 troops. No one ever wants to come down here. And then we had that one army, I think it was Hussar maybe, down here. And then he ran up to Rhesus Castle. Obviously, he didn't take Rhesus Castle because it's right there. My Tunis is thinking. You're still at 441? You're still at 441. So whoever's attacking can't do any, not doing much of a damage. They're really small and they're worried about, it's got to be the Azurai. I don't know though. Right? It's got to be the Azurai because we beat the snot out of them earlier. All right, deal. You can have that. There's so many overwhelming people want you to have that. Oh, crap. No, it's still running. I thought my timer had stopped. Because it seems like I've been playing a long time, but according to this, I've only been playing 52 minutes. Is this still 441? Nope, 440. They haven't physically attacked yet. They're still in the siege stage. Siege engine stage. So we are going to make it. But all that's telling me is this is a very small army attacking. If they can't take 0 food stocks and only 300 defenders and they can't take it, or 400 defenders, it's got to be an extremely small army. Maybe 600? It's really, I think those level 3 walls is what's keeping them out. Also, I forgot to stop and grab. Well, you got someone. How did you get... Oh, there you are. Utrecht. I'm going to stop right here and grab him a troop from Policia. Just any troop. Oh, good. We'll take this infantry troop with a shield. There you go. All right, what have we got? 600 or smaller would be my guess. 761. Man, they are really hurting if they're not even engaging with 761. All right, I think, you know what I may do is wait till, I think by the time we get there, it'll be dark. So I think I'll wait till tomorrow. It's okay. All right. I've got the correct equipment on my back. So it's 761 total. This could be interesting depending... Again, this is the Azurai, right? Sometimes, you know, as I pointed out, the Azurai will just charge right into you regardless of the odds. So let's see what happens. I'm going to just... Well, first I'm going to make sure we've got formations looking like I want them to. And we'll wait and see what they do. Ideally, they will just march into us because this river will slow them down greatly and it'll allow my archers maximum time to tear into them. How y'all doing, huh? You ready to go? It's all my family there in the front row. All the way to here. You are Janab. Well, the followers are right here. Janab, Ulian, look how short she is. Luvina, Tommy. All right, let's move down here with the infantry. Move down here with the archers. That's very shallow water right there, so that's a natural crossing. There's Rick and Archie again. Well, Rick's got facial hair now, so he looks a little older. He's got a big mustache.
Bones, take them down!
That water slows him down nicely. Maybe we'll get a few kills. Let me get out of the way. All right, hold off, archers. Let's go ahead and reposition.
Soldiers towards the enemy. Infantry.
Go ahead and get down on in the water.
Turn to enemy.
Archers, turn.
Bowmen,
Go ahead and come down here. Then I think I can get off my horse now.
Horsemen,
We want
onward.
4th over there and 3rd over
Move
there.
out. Bowmen, loose arrows.
That's my new Carahan horse after my last horse was lamed. Became lame. Alright, so Roman. Hey, Ro, you're a big girl. Especially compared to Ulian. Look how small Ulian is. Both Ulian and Janab are tiny. She's, well, Janab looks a little larger, but maybe because she's got a pointy hat. And she's got kind of a flatter hat. Look how big Ro is. Ro and Pete. You keep that big round shield in front of you, girl. You're a big fella too. Who are you? Mike. All right, horse. Come over there. Horse, get across there. Let's tighten it up.
Shield up. Release arrows.
There's a golden-haired tosser. Woo! He's gone. There's another. He's gone. There's another. He's gone. I guess I got his horse, because there he is. Stop tossing. There you go. Right in the face. I don't know how I hit him like that. I'm usually pretty bad when they're moving. Oh, look at that. Speaking of golden-haired tossers, I got cocky, didn't I? I know how deadly they are, and I got cocky, and look what it's... One hit will take you out. Now, everybody charge. Oh, I think I got that off before I died. Yeah, everybody's charging. Woo, that was close. At one hit, what was it? 200 force. I don't remember. Couldn't see the number, but it took almost all my life just with one hit from those damn golden-haired tossers. I had forgotten how dangerous they are. I got cocky. I paid the price. Oh man, Utrecht just took a hit. I can't see his health, of course, but that was a big hit by someone on a horse with a spear. I saw it coming, and I was mentally saying, please put your shield up, please put your shield up. But he didn't do it. He's got a javelin in his hand. He's going to throw it. No, he switched back to the spear. Oh, there you go. Now he's got another jab. Well, he threw it. I don't think he did anything. Too close quarters for a javelin, but you need to have a sword in your hand, what you need to have. You got a gold-handled sword right there. Pull it out, dude. There you go. Thank you. I'm not concerned about us losing the battle, even though I went down. I do have realistic setting on. I do have death enabled, so I'm a little concerned that I might actually be dead, because that was a hell of a hit. Took a lot of health just for that one hit. All right, these guys are... Let me see if I can find infantry. No, I'm in the enemy. Let me go the other direction. Oh, did I not? I'm sure. Maybe I didn't actually get everybody charge order in before I died. Maybe I didn't because these guys are standing and not moving. All right. Looks like Janab, Udris, Ulian, Roman. I don't have any of my kids, though. Sheila, the medic, got a level. Where are my family members that are infantry? I got a lot of them. Are they all down? There's Pete. There we go. There's Sheila. She's the one with the light gold shoulders right there. Doing nothing, just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Again, because the A guy is all trying to take the exact same path. Rogan, can you get out of the middle of that group and get out front and do something, please? You're the leader of the infantry. Well, not really, but that's your name, so pretend. You will be one day, buddy. Like Tommy's out and about. There you go, Tommy. Marcus, Sarah. Put your shields down and run faster. Rogue, she's a big girl. Look at her. All right. That makes sense. She's been working on a forge, right? Samantha and Patrick. Kayla, Sherry, Zanny. There's Manny the Air right at the front. That's right, buddy. Turn around. There's somebody hitting you from behind, clown. Turn around. You will bleed. Some female just yelled over there. At least they should get a lot of experience, a lot of hand-to-hand out of this. Because the archers are stuck. I don't think the archers are moving. I think I pressed all charge, but I think I died right before I was able to get it off. Oh, the scout. Come on, Liza. She just grabbed the javelin. Throw it, girl. All right, she's drawing back. Release. Boom! Did she hit anything? Nope, she missed. I can see it in the ground over there. Looks like she's trying to hit that archer, but she missed. Now throw it again. What are you trying to hit, girl? You're throwing way out there. That archer. You missed him too. Come on, girl. Oh, you missed him. Careful, you're going to hit your own guys. No, I'm the only one that does that. Looks like you got about 4 left. You need to close the distance a little. She's going to throw at that guy, I think. He may be too far. Yep, there it is. Boy, she was in the midst of it. She's even got an arrow in her shoulder. All right. We only lost 13 despite me going down because I have enough people in place with a good skill set. And Sheila never went down, so Sheila the medic, she's maxed out medic, so we're good. What did I lose? 2 infantry. All right, what about Rick? What'd you do, buddy? You got 4 kills. You got 7 points in archery and 7 in athletics. Very good. Manny got 5 kills and 5 in polearm. 2, hold on. 1 in athletics and 1 in one-handed. Zanny got 6 kills. And Pete got 6 kills. I only got 9, and then I went down, of course. And Archie got 6. All right, very good. Notice his skills, 320. No, that can't be right. Let me look at that here in a minute.
Stop.
I thought it said 326, but that's not I don't think that's right. It doesn't seem right, at least. All right, Sheila. Yeah, she is. Okay. Again, she's got everything I want her to have. There's really nothing else to give her that matters. So instead, I'll just give her... I don't know. I'll give her charm. Why not? I find her quite charming. All right, Archie. It is 326. I didn't think it was that high. Because 336 is absolute max. Rick, do you have 10 in archery? Where is Rick? We'll keep going until I see Rick. Unless I already passed him because I wasn't looking for him. All right, Ashley, the party leader. We want surgeon. And we want waiting in towns because I don't ever wait in villages. I won't say ever, but 99.9999% of the time I'm waiting in a town if I'm waiting in anywhere. I'll look at Rick after. If I don't see him, I'll go back and make a point to grab him, to look at him. Manny the Air, you're on a horse. Yeah, we're going to go with this. Because when you become the leader, we're going to have the infantry leader lead the infantry. So you're going to be free to do whatever you want to on a horse. Maybe. We'll see. I know I'm playing as Battanian infantry, and he will be a totally different person, so we'll see. All right, Row the Crafter. We want you to have... You're never going to be a party leader. It doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to give you this. Military tradition. All right, there's Rick. Rick's only got 194, and I've got him leading the archers. Maybe I should swap it over to Archie. Archie's got 326, which means he has probably morale, and he has that extra quiver or extra arrow in the quivers for everybody. I might switch it back over to... I'll see if I can remember that. We're going to jump in here even though they're out of food, and we're going to stock... Wait, who owns this? Finn Ingle. Let's see. Let's see if they're poor. Yeah, they're poor. I don't want to jump in there if they're poor because they'll stuff it. And these guys are already starving out. Although, the good news is... Hold on. I don't know if it's good news, but we're back in the saddle in the south. And I want Danustica. We're pretty wounded, but we'll heal what we can while we are... You know what? I am going to run to Raza. How many troops down are we? 2, 4, 6, 10. Yeah, we need to grab 10 troops, and I think I lost, what, 2? Yeah. Oh, who was that? The Sturgeons, you clowns. Once I get all the way down to the south, the Sturgeons declare war again. Asha, I'm not going to release you. You're going to stay in captivity as long as I can possibly keep you. Let's come over here. What is my... Nope, that village is burning. I can't do anything with it. We'll just keep going to Raza. All right, Diathma. Everybody wants Deul to have it, so there you go, buddy. I still haven't met Braden. I wonder if he was in Husson Folk. He's the Finn Ingle. I should have looked. I just didn't want to risk going in there and have them putting, 20 troops each. An extra 100 troops are just going to starve out and that I have to recover from. This guy is 700 and plenty of food. Come on. All right, they got a couple of recruits. Now what are they down? You got 1 too many. You're good, and you need 1. We're going to take this guy. I'd rather have that guy. We'll give that to you. I know I'm going to take 2 troops from someone, but I'll get that in just a moment. Let's take care of this, and then we'll get on Danustica. With the thought process being that we want to just keep, as long as we can wear down the Azrai, that's what we want to do. That way they don't become a threat. You saw we beat them up so much they couldn't even take Husson Folk, even though I kind of ignored it for a while. In lieu of better targets. 40 grand. Take it. By the way, do you have any beer? I'm going to take your 4 beer. What am I looking at? I've got 255. And you got 26. That might be enough, because that was a very poor party we just fought. All right, we'll take all of that. And now let's look at... I'm going to take 2 troops from someone, so I'll take you. Unfortunately, I'm going to take this Mamluk. Well, you know what? I'm going to have to do it. All right, because they're going to stuff Danustica if we take it. So let's leave, and I will take them from Utrecht.
Peace.
I only need 2, so I'll take those 2 and give him those 2. All right. How are we looking? Sheila's doing her job? Yes, she is. All right, let me upgrade you already. All right, let's head right back to... You still got 1 too many, Utrecht? You do. Let me make sure you get rid of the one I want you to get rid of. Don't get rid of something good. I don't really know how they do that. But if I had my choice... You don't have any mercenaries. This goes to a golden-haired Talser, not a horse archer. So I think I'm just going to take this Mamluk, probably the Mamluk soldier I just gave you, because I gotta take one. No, you're at 254. What am I thinking? Who was I looking at? Somebody had 2 too many, or 1 too many. Samantha. Why did I say Utrecht? Samantha. I'm sorry. Getting my red hairs confused, and apparently my male and female. Yeah, we're going to take this Mamluk. Boom. There we go. He's gone. All right, and then we're going to head straight hate. We're going to head, I said straight hate. We're going to head straight to Danustica, and we're going to attack it, and we're going to take it, hopefully. That will only leave them with Onira, further weakening them. Got to take some pressure off of Huss and Folk, because they are poor. They need some time to recover. What do you guys own, by the way, besides Huss and Folk? Just Huss and Folk. All right. Yeah, I'm going to try and take some pressure off you. Because if we take Danustica, then they'll try to retake it, because it'll be the weakest. Oh, there we scratch that. We're heading to Huss and Folk. Still got 11 of the lowest tier of Battanian archers. All right, 1,200. This is the Khuzaits, and it's going to be noon when I get there. We're just going to take them straight on. In fact, I will wait boom, noon. I don't know why I'm like that. I gave up a long time ago trying to figure out myself. All right. Here we go. 1462 verse 1235. Notice they haven't started the battle yet, so no one from the garrison is joining us, and that's exactly the way I want it. I want them to keep their troops that they have. And apparently we have horse archers, and we know we don't, but the game insists that I have horse archers, because Terwards is not that incompetent. All right, this is going to be potentially a lot of horse archers of the Khuzait variety with this damn glaives. So I have half a mind to back up just as far as I can and give them a lot of room for us to take them out before we actually engage in battle. I have to weigh my options here, because if I do that, we're going to lose the advantage of this crossing. The river slowed them down, but I do believe we don't want to let them Khuzait archers get behind us. So I think we do want to back up as far as possible. And it looks like there's some good terrain right here. This is nice. I think I can get the archers high enough that they'll still be able to shoot. So we're going to come all the way back up here. Whether or not it works or not remains to be seen.
Move out! Here, horses! Get moving!
Can I make you a little smaller? Yeah. All right. Let's see what happens. How many archers do you have? Horse archers specifically. I can't tell. They're in a bunch right now. Yeah, those archers are nice and high. They can shoot over everything. All right. Did that say 242 horse archers? I think that says 242 horse archers. Let me see if I can get around here a little further. Yeah. Okay, so good move, Richard. 242 horse archers are going to come running at us. Can I get over here? I think this is good also. Yeah, this is may even be better. They're 500 away. Oh, yes. This is... yes. Right here and here.
Onwards!
And then turn to face this
Ready,
direction.
Roger. Face enemy.
Now, I need to get the horse over.
Forward. Move.
Because we have to have the horse on the opposite side. The horse archers are going to come in.
Infantry.
Maybe even better right here because that rock formation may hinder us a little bit. Come on, guys. Right here
Over,
and here.
arrows at moving.
Do I think? Let's see. I got time. No, we're gonna stay here
Move. Warriors.
and here.
Get
All right, horse.
moving,
Go ahead and come
on
all the way over here.
horseback, move out.
Go.
Pick your target. Hold on.
I think I'm gonna stay on the horse for now because we're still gonna have to march in on them. They're 600 away. Come on.
Bowmen. Soldiers.
Infantry. You know what? Infantry, go right down there. Archers right there.
Move.
Go ahead and release
Make a
archers.
bow.
Infantry, go ahead and tighten up.
Shield.
242. Let's see what we can do. Horse, get down there. Go. I'm leaving enough room for them to go around behind the infantry. I'm doing that on purpose. Because if we can box them in, we can do some good damage. Come on, guys. Cut across. Horse, archers move over a little further. All right, horses, tear into them. Get up here. Go.
Horsemen. Attack warriors. Force. Cut them down.
They're making a mistake of bunching up right there. Let's see how many we can take out of that 242. And I keep saying that so I remember how many there are. Oh, we just lost a troop right there. Died to an arrow, it looks like. And his elbow of all the places. He must have been wounded already. You know what I'm noticing? This horse archers. They have very few high-tier horse archers. Look at this. They are hurting. They don't have the money to field those big armies they used to be able to field with the high-tier troops. Did we get all of them? I will eat the hat I'm wearing if we got all of them.
Riders, hear me.
Horses,
Move
come
the
back.
horses. Get moving.
Okay, I'm not wearing a hat, by the way. I don't wear hats. I think we got all of them. 242. 178 and 63. There's one. We got 241, so there's one left. I don't know where he's at. There he is, right there. Or is that a regular horse troop? It looks like he's tossing javelins, so that's a regular horse troop. It looks like their regular cav is engaging now. We got plenty of arrows left, so just hang tight, fellas. And they're coming to us, which is ideal, so I can get off my horse. I'm glad I started moving. That guy might have taken me out. I didn't even know he was behind me. All right, archers, move back a little bit. Move back to right here. I mean archers. Man, stay where you at, archers. Infantry, move back to right here. I know they turn in their backs, but it's okay. They're still far enough away. It shouldn't be that big of an issue. All right, now I want the horse way down there and way down there. Why are they coming over here? Way down there. Why can you not go over there? All right, toss them if you got them spread out. Let's get some javelin work going. Look at my crew run forward there. The center line, all of my family members. I want to get the horse down and around. Now, horse, come and hit them in the rear. Look, they've got another respawn of 130 horse archers, which is what I'm going to send my horse on. Archers, do your thing. You still got half your ammo. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, there comes more reinforcements. Let me see if I can save this. Oh, arrows got him. Get back in formation. All right, stop tossing. Horses come back. Horses come back. Oh, it's so slow moving here. Come back over here, horse. Right there. All right. Save your arrows for the rest of them. That might be my horse. I don't want to hit him. Let me have him move up. Or that's my horse. Maybe. That one's got a saddle. Man, I can't hit squat, can I? I'm holding my arrows from them. I want the rest of these guys to come in. There's 100 horses and 167 infantry. And these guys need some hand-to-hand combat experience, so we'll let them hang out there and do their thing. The center line is all my family members, so they're gonna take care of it. Man, I don't know why I suck so much with javelins. Typically, those lucky shots I got earlier does not really show my incompetence. Every now and then I'll get a lucky hit, and I'm pleased with myself. But it's far and few between. Okay, I'll tell you what. No, I think you're still good. Stay where you are. We want them to come all the way in, because that's a long way to have to run and chase them down. They're still 230 away. These guys are what's bothering me, though, because they can pluck away at my guys. No, I can get them. There we go. Of course, they make a mistake and go in the middle of them, and that's lights out for them. There's a lot of, you know what? Fire. There's a lot of those horse archers over there to the left. I didn't notice. They look to be like they're coming to my horse troops. And I won't get my horse over here because I want these guys to come into the infantry. Let's see if I can get my horse over there. Who? The day's not lost. Keep attacking. I don't want them to turn around and give it. There's another spawn. My goodness. All right, we're going to run out of arrows. We're doing well, though. Look at the power bar up top. Rick got 199. Very good. All right, you guys can toss javelins again. They're close enough to make a difference now. Those are horse troops. 200. Wow, look at that guy. Whoa. Somebody knocked the heck out of him. You're running? Are those horses still coming in? They are. Why are you running? You're a noble. Battania. Dumb girl run right at me when I got a javelin in my hand. All right, hold your arrows. We only got a little bit left, and there's still a bunch of horse troops. I'll see if I can run these guys down. We still want these horses to come to us. 200, 300. I don't know why they're multiplying. It was 213, now it's 303. So somehow they're getting there must have been another army nearby. Or there was a very weird distribution of forces at the start here. I think that's all of them. They're still coming. And there's another wave behind them. There's so many that they're so far away that they're not even showing up on my... Because they look like infantry, and I don't show... There's no infantry showing up. Just 4 archers and 303 horses. And 3 horses over there. 2. I may want to reposition my forces.
Soldiers!
Yeah, come over here. Let's go ahead and come over here, and infantry come over here. Go, go, go. There's still one enemy. All right, they got him. You can see in the top right-hand corner, they killed a horse troop. Our horse killed their horse. Man, they are infatuated with my horse troops. No matter where I put my horse troops, that's who they're going after.
Riders, hear me!
I got to get my horses over here now because I want them to come closer to the infantry.
Archers!
All right, toss them if you got them. I tell you what, horse, go that way. I want you to engage those guys over there. Those guys might be running. I'm not certain. Take them down. Look at the javelins they have left. I didn't know they had so many javelins left. Because you don't get an icon for how many javelins left. That little white line underneath the archers is how many they have left. Arrows, but you don't get it for javelins, which is a shame. Okay, I think we can have a general charge now. And I realize I've just been a commanding general on my horse here, and that's fine. I wasn't actually engaging as an infantry troop. But I'm ready to put an end. I wanted to make sure we did really well against these Azurai. They should have picked them up as they ran across them, but nobody... A few people... My guys are picking up, but the AI guys don't look like... Well, some of them are. All right, anyway, just keep going. I've got 16, so maybe I should grab one myself. I need 2. And I want the good long ones, the ones that are 141. There we go. All right, general charge. Come on, Archer, get him. I want to see how far they can run before the... I can see horses, so that means the map edge is at least beyond the horses, or the horses would have disappeared already. So it's a long run for them. Why are you two just standing back there? Who are you? You're archers. Charge. I think they're stuck on the terrain. I think these horses will get that guy. And they did. Let me see if I can unstuck these 2 archers. Sometimes that happens. Tell worlds. Well, never mind. If I can run into them, they might start moving. No, he's stuck. He's stuck to that one location. I've seen it happen before where they just, no matter what, they won't move out of that position. And I don't know why they do it. He's out of arrows. See, he's holding his sword. Yeah, he's got 0 arrows. You still got a few. Nope, you're empty. You've only got the arrow you have knocked. And the one stuck in your elbow. All right. No, I didn't want to kick the horse. I delivered 1 damage by kicking the horse. I'm sorry. You guys are just out of the battle. At least it's not Rick or Archie. That's the important thing. This will fled. There you go. She got that last one. All right, we lost 2 overall. That was very good tactics by Richard. I will commend him on that. That's exactly what you want to do against the Khuzaits. And I know I said Azurai earlier. All right, let's see what Rick did. Rick got 2 in two-handed, which only takes him up to 83, which is still terrible. 5 in bow. Good long bow battle there. And 4 in athletics. Very good. Said I only got 27% of the loot. My kids are stealing from me.
We are at your mercy.
Because we were the only army here. And I commanded the entire force, but I only got 27% of the loot. All right, he got 5. He may have got an upgrade of some sort, a perk point. Melissa, we want you to have endurance. That'll take you up to 5. Remember, you married into the family, so I didn't get to set you up the way I wanted you. But at least we can help you out a little bit here. And Ashley, we want you to have party size. No, you're not going to be the leader. Now, we could get 5. Yeah, I don't really need the security. No morale penalty from recruiting prisoners of your faction. How often do you recruit Battanians? Very, very few, because we don't... You hardly... Any Battanians you have in your party, I take them into mine, so that's not going to be useful at all. 5 experience from battle share with troops in your party. We'll just go with that. Mike, you got the last available perk. You're a tall, thin fellow, Mike. There's my girl, Ro, 290. And Patrick, we want arrow catcher, of course. Sorry, I got distracted by looking at his spear. I didn't remember putting those points on it like that. But I do remember the haft having those rivets, if you will, in it. I don't really know what to call them, but I'm going to say rivets. And no, I'm not imitating a frog. That's with a V. All right, Rick. Let me look at Rick. You got 83. And Archie has... How much older is Archie than you? Archie has 213. You know what? I'm going to switch it back to Archie the next chance I get. Because he just does so much more. He's got 326 and 213. And Rick has 199 and 83. So yeah, I'm definitely going to switch it back to Archie. If I can remember. You know how I am. All right, let's look at these guys. Peace be unto you. I have not seen Natu before, or Husker, I don't think. In fact, I don't think I've seen... Well, these are... I haven't done a lot of fighting against the Khuzaits. So there are going to be names here that I don't recall having recently spoken to.
I'm yours.
Kurantai and Palisira. Yesterday, during the last video, I said I was going to order pizza and watch a movie, and I did.
I'm yours.
The movie I chose to watch was called Anaconda. And I normally like all Jack Black movies, but I tell you, I didn't finish the movie. I watched as much as I could, but when I was done eating and I couldn't take it anymore, I had to stop the movie and move on and do other things. But I did save it to try and finish it. But it's not the best Jack Black movie that I've ever seen. And I do like Paul Rudd, who's the other guy.
Yours.
And I like the British actress. I don't know how to pronounce her name. It's Thandwi or some such like that. She played a pivotal role in the HBO series Westworld. I do believe that was her. It's been a long time since I've seen Westworld, but I do believe it was her. And I did enjoy her in that, but her acting here didn't really grab me that well. I think it's the role that she was playing. Because I know that she's a good actress. Well, you know what? Just take it all to 241. Okay. No. Yep, I am. Screw it. I will. I'm going to go in here and the chips will fall where they may. Which means that the dungeon will be full and I won't be able to put these guys in it. So let me go ahead and just take... I've still got these guys locked from when we were down here before. Let me go ahead and just take the nobles. All right. And I'll talk to them right now before we go in. That way, if nothing comes of it, I can give them back to Ashley before we go into the town. Suban. No, I'm guessing the T is silent, so I'm going to say Suban. We don't have a Suban. Another Suban. Hulayan. These are the... Wait a minute. What? Oh! Hold on. So the Khuzaits were attacking Hassan Folk, and that's the army that I attacked. Do you remember I kept saying, where are all these troops coming from? An Azerite army joined. An Azerite army joined that battle attacking us. They're not at war with the Khuzaits, right? Just us. Yeah. That's where all those extra troops came from. We were fighting the Khuzaits and the Azerite. I'll be a monkey's uncle. I didn't realize that till just now. If I had... Kanar made me realize that's the leader, the Gulison. They're never going to join us. So at least now it makes a little more sense in my head why we had so many friggin' troops, so many reinforcement waves. You were a cross-side. No, maybe just the way you were looking. Although you're Imperial. I can't tell what you are because I can't see your face. It has been an awful long time. You're happy? Of course you are. By the way, what do you own, Nathan? What do you have left? Oh, I think, if memory serves, he has Shibble-Zoomer Castle. Shibble-Zoomer Castle? My God. You know how long? Okay, anyway, the fact that I remembered that, oh, wait a minute. We got Southern Empire also? Who the heck were we just fighting? Everybody. We were fighting Southern Empire. Oh, wait a minute. Did I have prisoners from before? Maybe that's what the deal is. Okay, I'm getting carried away here because I like things that are out of the ordinary and I'm getting excited. But I think I had prisoners from before. That's all it was. Okay. I didn't think I had any Azerite prisoners though, honestly, because how long has it been since we fought the Azerite? I'm still sticking to my original assessment here. We were fighting the Khuzaits and the Azerite in that battle. I just didn't notice it because I was hanging back and wasn't actually fighting myself. All right, Kazam. We don't have a Kazam. We have you, but you are probably... You own something and you're average. Well, we'll give it a try.
Yours is not a face I know. What is your name, stranger?
Yours is not a face I know either. My name is Richard. Who are you? All right. You're happy. Okay. Well, we'll let you stay there, Kurentai. Maitara. The Matara Nebula. Star Trek. Suban again. We don't have Suban. Husker. That was the call sign on the remake of Battlestar Galactica for some group, the Husker. Who was Husker? I can't remember who it was. It was a call sign for somebody or some group. All right, you're your own leader. You're average, and you own 2 castles.
That's close enough. Who are you?
I don't even want to talk to you. Okay. Palacira? Dester. We don't have Dester. And Kachin. Kachin, you are Cult. We don't have Kazam. Natu, there's a name I don't recognize, but you are Battanian. How did you come about? Your father was Khuzait, and your mother was Battanian. It's Satonia. I recognize that name. It's Tiona. You were married to Suban, and he died in 1118, and then you died in 1126. So 8 years after your husband died. Is that a different? That's a different Isatonia, because the one I'm talking to, you know, yeah, that's her. It's the same girl. She died. All right, well, let me go ahead and give these back to Ashley since nobody's going to join us. Will you all go over? Yep. All right, let's see how many they stuff in here and that'll go to waste because they don't have any food and the guys are poor. 20, 40, 60, 80, so about 70. Because 15 and 15 is 30, and there was about 415, so somewhere in the vicinity of 70, I'll say. 65. All right, let's look at... Yeah, we got a lot. How many of these guys will join us? Just one. I'll take you. And I'll give you to him. And then I'll take all of you, which is 14. That'll top one of you off, maybe. Yeah, that'll top off Utrecht. And that's it. You don't get any. All right. Let's trade. They won't have... They got 8,900. Yeah, they won't have very much is what I was about to say. But we should be able to get rid of just a tiny amount of stuff here. Definitely going to do this manually. Interesting that you had the Battanian gauntlets. Those are Battanian gauntlets. I wonder who was wearing that. Probably one of those Battanian troops that had defected. Or were born into the Khuzaits or the Azurai. I'm still sticking with the fact that the story that we were fighting both Azurai and Battania. Azurai and Khuzaits. And if I remember, and I won't, but if I remember, I'll go back and look at the video playback. All right, we need to do a lot of recruiting, and then I'm going to jump on Dynastica. It sucks that their villagers are so far away. Even if I could recruit from them, they're smoking Huss, but even if I could recruit from them, it takes... You got to cross the bridge, come all the way down here, and then go up here, cross this bridge, and come all the way down here. It's really, really sucks. So instead, let's go... We'll head back towards this area. Because I can recruit right here, but it won't be a lot since they're enemy towns. But we've got a lot of recruiting to do. So we'll hit what we can while we can along the way. I didn't stop at Shibble because we had just recruited from... See, there's only one here. These little... What's left over after that battle will be trying to recruit from those same villages there. The Azurai will. Let me go ahead and take one more recruit from you. Ooh, you don't have any? No, you don't. I want to take a recruit.
I'm yours.
I'll take you. Thank you very much. And we'll grab you somebody. I might have one that's willing to join. Yep, you can have him. Even though he's an archer. There you go. And I do have one that's ready for upgrade. Probably that one I just... See, I can upgrade them quicker. So they've got a certain amount of... When... It may have been mine. Who knows? Those were ready for upgrade, but I didn't want to take mine. But when what I was trying to illustrate there is this bar is how... After a certain amount of time, they will conform and you can recruit them. And it's quicker for me. So even though when she had that recruit, she couldn't recruit him. As soon as I put him in my party, he was able to be recruited. Because of the skill set that I have. Don't stuff it, don't stuff it, don't stuff it. And they did not. We got to take all 5 of you, even though you're all Mamluks, except for the one. I will take you, regardless. We need bodies for Dynastica. And we need anything here to trade. You do have 32 grand, or 35 grand. Let's see how far off we are. You take it all. And here we'll do, I don't know. No, you can take all of this with the exception of that guy. Yeah, there's enough here. Take it all. And am I in a position to melt with Roe? No. We can't afford to stop. We need to keep recruiting. We're going to go to Mussum. All right, we just lost a battle of the Southern Empire. Of course, I'm not up there anymore. We're going to lose every battle of the Southern Empire would be my guess. I had put a good hammering on them, but now that I'm gone, they're going to put a good hammering on us. I'm a little concerned that by the time I can gather my forces again, that they'll attack. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I was just going to say they will attack Hassan Folk again before I can gather my forces. I will stop at Dokwa. It's a problem. And you may say, well, I've got enough to take Danustica, and I do, but keep in mind, after I take Danustica, they're going to put about 200, 250 troops in there. Because they'll each put, 40 or 50 troops in there. And then we're going to be in the middle of Khuzait territory. Not in the middle, but amidst the Khuzaits who are enemies, amidst the Southern Empire, and amidst the Azrai, all three of them. And I don't want to be short that many troops and be in that particular position right there. I think you can only take 2. Yes, you can. And we'll give you the rest. All right. And I'm going to hit La Mesa on the way. La Mesa. That M-E-S-A is Mesa, pronounced Mesa, so I'm going to say that's La Mesa. In English, at least. Although Mesa is probably not an English word. All right, I got 13 minutes left. I don't know that there's going to be time to break the siege of Hassan Folk. Oh, I still haven't met Braden. I really want to meet you, Braden. Where have you last seen? Last seen at Maranath. If you were the leader of this clan and you own Hassan Folk, how come you're not down here defending Hassan Folk? Look at this. So this is the Khuzaits, or the Southern Empire. Who is it? Khuzaits. Spring 19? Yeah, that was just a couple of days ago. All right, we'll take all 8 of you. We'll top you off, and then give the rest to Ashley. Now you're down, really, only by 5. That's amazing. I might have 5 recruits I can give you. 3, 4, 5, and they're good Azrai infantry. So it may work out that I've still got those locked as a good thing. All right, everybody's full. 254, 254, 256, 221. And while I'm here, can I get any... Well, I want a cheese, but I'll take the butter. All right, these guys, I don't know what they're going to attack. Probably Tamna Castle. But let's get over here to Hassan Folk. I don't think there's enough time left for me to actually engage. Wait, you're not moving. Move. They'd probably jump in this castle. Unless they attack me. If they attack me, that's fine. Normally, I would attack them, but we've got to save Hassan Folk. It's only 5... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and fight this battle. It's only 588. And I don't want to lose Hassan Folk. I've got 11 minutes. That's be enough. All right. 584. So the Khuzaits don't have huge power right now anymore. But I don't want to go way back here because I don't have the time to let this be drawn out. And with 584, they won't have 242 horse archers. And we did a number on them that last match. So we're going to... I think we will set up right... Not in the water. We're not going to set up in the water. But you know what? I will bring both of the horses over here. Because either way, the horse archers will come around and try to get around behind us. And I'd rather them get right behind us before we engage. That way we have the best chance. How many they have? 133. Well, I didn't think there would be that many, but we'll take it. Okay, I need my archers to be in a little better position. So infantry, go ahead and move down here. Archers, come over here. Maybe come a little further, like right down here, so we get a good angle. Nope. Hold. I was a little concerned because they're holding the javelins. I don't know why. I guess they're going to use the javelins as spears.
Infantry! Shields forward!
Go ahead and get out of the way of the archers. Step forward a little bit. Archers, go ahead and release. Go The water should slow them down. I don't think I've taken up a whole lot of water. So they've got plenty of room to run around in the water. Let me get out of the field of fire here. In fact, let me just take out this banner bearer.
Infantry!
Keep facing him, guys, so you keep your shield to him. All right, horse, are you ready? Wait till they get behind him. Wait till they get behind him.
Riders!
Come on, archers.
Keep eye on the
Keep
enemy.
facing them.
Face that way. Swords face to them. Riders!
All right, horse, involved.
Kill them all! Bows! Face enemy!
Just trying to block as many as I can here. Without being hit with a... All right.
Arrows!
All right, turn back. Horses, come back. Rick, I forgot to switch it to Archie, didn't I? All right, toss him if you got him. All right, spread out. Give more frontage to the tossers. Archers step back, get a little more height, a little more room to fire over the heads of the infantry.
Infantry!
Oh, I guess I clicked on the... I thought I clicked the archers and I clicked the infantry. Man, I wasted that. All right, go ahead and engage. Just the infantry. And stop tossing. Go ahead and get in hand to hand. We're going to wait for the rest of the troops to come into the water. All right, you guys come back.
Forward!
And line up like this.
Move out!
Archers, keep going. You still got over half your ammo left.
Infantry! Form a wall!
All right, infantry, tighten it up, tighten it up. I don't want to waste it. I'm going to use the big, oh, get out of the way, horse. Water slows them up nicely, doesn't it? Get a lot of arrows into their shields. We still want to wait for that next wave yonder. All right, toss a few javelins if you have them. There's one. Immediate kill. Okay, hold off on your arrows. Wait. Yeah, hold off on your arrows. All right, now release again. Catch them running away right in the back without a shield. And then stop. We don't want to scare these guys off before they get too close. Okay, now you can spread out again. We want maximum frontage for the... You know what? Bows, come over here. Infantry, step down further still.
Get moving!
That's right. All right, bows, wait till they all get in the water, then we'll release. Can you guys spread out even more?
Move!
All right, horse, get over there.
Horses! Move it! Moving!
Bows, release. I realized what I did. Hang on, hang on.
Warrior! Move! Move! Infantry!
Stay where you are, stay where you are. I only wanted the horse to move. Infantry, release. Horse, come across the river.
Pick your targets!
We're going to take... We got the advantage of that water slowing them down so much. We're going to take maximum advantage of it. All right, at this stage, everybody charge. Do I got a horse anywhere? No. Probably way over there somewhere. There it is. The horse can run them down. They're already across. Although it looks like they're right there in the water. Whoever or whatever it is. Maybe it's a horse troop. No, way out there. No, that's it. Okay. We only lost 3. Again, good positioning by Richard. I lost 1 wildling myself. Very good. We want to conserve our forces as much as possible.
Enough.
She looked Romulan. Very good. I got room for all of that. Sherry, we want you to be +1 ammunition for throwing weapons. And we want you to have perfect technique. Because you're not on a horse, you don't need to have long reach to pick them up while you're mounted. You're never going to be mounted in battle. Obviously, when we're moving around the map, you're riding a Battanian hobby or some such. All right, Rick. If you're the party leader, 10% starting round. Well, you know, Archie will already have one of these, which is this one. Renowned Archer. And then let's give you... Again, you've got everything you need. And I've even given you so much scouting to get... You know what? That's what I should do, is make you the scout. I think Manny's the scout because I expected Richard to die at any moment. Because he's probably, what, 75 years old? Maybe even... I don't remember now. He's old. I guess I will give you... Man, you might as well make you a smith of some sort. Okay, there we go. Let's look. What is our situation? That's not right. Yeah, Epicrotia is being counted against us. Can I... You're down by 1. You're down by 1. You're... Okay. Instead of jumping in here and have them stuff this town again, I'm going to go to Danistica. These guys can do what they want to do. I'm not even going to try to see if anybody wants to join us. I'm going to go straight here. All right, let's give this away so we can get real numbers again. I realize I've got 1 minute and 30 seconds left. I don't have enough time to actually attack. That's not right either. Hang on. Trying to get it to update. I don't think 259 is correct. And I know 227 is not. Well, I just gave her 5. Look at these guys. These guys are going to attack. All right, well, they're going to attack Huss and Folk, so I might as well try to recruit because I'm not going to be able to attack Danistica. And this is not updating. I'm almost positive 259 is not the right number because just a moment ago they had 254. So it's showing +5 for some reason. Do we have another... No. Some reason it's just not updating. But these guys are going to attack Huss and Folk, so I've got to go attack them. Please update. I just don't think that's the right number. What am I showing? 477. That's correct for me. So maybe it is correct for these guys. Maybe I gave them a +5 and don't even realize it. Let's jump into here then and recruit. I'm just going to recruit to what it shows their current. Because I've got 30 seconds left now. I'll just take all 7 of these guys and we'll just pass them out as I can. You took all of... Nope. I wanted to come to Shibble Zoomer. We'll break these guys. And then starting the next video, we'll be attacking these guys. We'll take these 8. See, now it says 254. Yeah, 254, 254. Hold on, let me turn off that timer. All right. You can have 6, though. So I'll give these to Ashley. She'll still have too many, but I'll go ahead and give you these guys and these guys. Nope, scratch that. I guess you're just going to take the horses in. What do these go up to? These go to the golden-haired tossers. That's right. I will accept them. All right, 227. And let me get rid of... Although... Yeah, I've got one too many. So let me grab... Nope, that won't work. Stop. I can't talk to her. I'm in a village.
I'm your...
Yeah, let me take that guy. And then give you that guy. There we go. Now I can drop the last one and I'll be topped off also. Boom. And I've got... Of course, I just talked about how my skills make them upgrade faster, so I can upgrade that guy she just gave me. All right, here's the situation. I'm gonna lock in here. I'm gonna wait till high noon. You know I like to do that. They've already started the battle. They didn't even put up. All right. Either way, at the next video. Oh, they gave up. I think. I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, I'll finish this in the next video. Ciao.